Hello, students. I'm your tutor, Sarah Adebola, and you're welcome to another episode of Natural Skincare Formulation. So today I'm going to be teaching you how to make lip balms. And to make lip balms, we're going to need our castor oil or coconut oil. These two oils, I've researched about them and they are very nourishing for the lips. We're going to need our beeswax. You can use the white one or the yellow one. It's going to harden the formulation. We're going to use our shea butter. You can also use mango butter if you prefer. We're going to need our vitamin E and our strawberry fragrance oil. You can use any other fragrance oil of your choice. I just love strawberry. And then you're going to need color. You can use pink or any other color that you want. We're also going to need a chapstick, or you can use a jar. You can use a jar instead of a chapstick. Today I'm going to be using the jar instead of the chapstick. But just know that if you want to use chapstick containers, you're going to need these chapstick fillers. Yes, it's very important so that you don't mess up your formulation by trying to pour it and everything is just pouring all over the place. Okay, so if you're going to use that, make sure that you get your chapstick fillers. So let's get into making our lip balms. First, we're going to pour our beeswax into our castor oil. Yes, you're going to do it this way, and all ingredients are pre-measured to make sure that the video does not become unnecessarily too long and boring. So you're going to pour that into the oils, and then you're going to add the shea butter or the mango butter, whichever one that you've chosen to use at this point. This is the lip balm formula that I usually use. You can tweak the formula to make your own. If you go through your ebook, you see a lot of things there that will enlighten you on how you can tweak the formula depending on what you want. Okay, so now we're going to take it to our double boiler. Our double boiler is basically just a pot of water, small water, so that the beaker will not topple over when you're mixing it. And then you're going to go and put it on your gas on the lowest heat. Okay, and then you're going to mix until it is dissolved. It has dissolved here, as you can see. Yes, and now we're going to move in to add our phase B ingredients. First, we're going to add our color. Like I said earlier, you can use pink if you want, but I have decided to use orange here. And you're going to use your color in 1%. So we are adding color in 1%. Be sure to stir that properly. Stir it as much as you can. Unfortunately, my camera is not taking the color, but the color is so sweet, trust me. So make sure you mix that as properly as you can, and then it's time to add our vitamin E oil. So we're going to measure that on the scale. You know, we haven't measured it earlier. So we're going to measure our vitamin E oil on the scale, and we're going to add it to our formulation. Vitamin E is a great antioxidant. It is going to help to keep these lip balm from going rancid. It's going to protect it from free radicals. So it won't go bad on time because we have added our antioxidant. And then we're going to add our fragrance oil, because what's a lip balm that doesn't smell nice? All right, I'm using strawberry fragrance oil because that is what I prefer to use. You can use any other fragrance oil of your choice, please. And then we mix that in. You have to be fast whenever you're dealing with this type of formulation, because if you're not careful, it will solidify before you know it. As you can see, it is starting to solidify. It is thickening up. So we're just going to pour that immediately into our jar so that it will not be clumped up when we are trying to pour it. Okay. And that's just that about making a lip balm. As you can see, it has solidified even before I poured it in. So that's about making a lip balm. This lip balm is for myself because I've run out of my lip balm. So I'm just going to give you a little test. It has not fully solidified here, but I'm so impatient and I wanted to show you how it looks. So you can see it is quite moisturizing. You can see it has not completely solidified. But I'm so impatient and I just wanted to show you how it looks, how beautiful it looks. You can see that's how it's going to moisturize your lips, and it's going to keep the moisture on the lips. As you don't lick your lips, the moisture is going to remain there. So here I'm just going to try it out on my lips so that you can see how well it keeps my lips moisturized. And you need this if you're going to be selling a lip kit, because you need your customers' lips to stay moisturized so that it can stay pink. As you can see, it's actually very moisturizing. This is the formula, and see you in your next lesson.